It's not the easiest because sometimes I have to deliver news that's not the best. Sometimes I have to deliver news that's maybe support and advice that maybe somebody isn't ready to hear. So I could give you some amazing advice and you're like, oh, wow, that's great. I love it. I love it. Let me do that. I could give the same advice to the next person I speak to and they hate it. So whatever I put out, it's not going to receive the same. So I thought it was quite interesting. That you could give, somebody who's in a similar situation, similar advice, but because of where they are in life or who's surrounding them or their own vision, that what you say might not be useful for them.
And I guess their own emotional state as well, right? And being aware of that when you're receiving information. Is this because of the actual information that I'm receiving and the advice? And they need to sit with that. If something sits uncomfortably with you, you have to sit with that sometimes and think, why does it sit uncomfortably with me? Is it just because of this particular situation? Or is it because it's triggering something deeper that I perhaps need to do work on, because otherwise this will come up again and again, right?
Yeah.
So I need to do that level of introspection. But kind of linked to that, how do you find delivering difficult messages when you have to do it, I guess, when you know not all personalities are the same and you work, mashallah, with so many clients.
Yeah.
But how do you...
I think I have to tread carefully, and I try my best to tread carefully and remind myself that I'm speaking to someone who is going through a sensitive time, going through a difficult, challenging time, and they've reached out to me for help. So I think I have to choose my time and what I'm saying wisely. And I have like so many calls in a day or so many feedbacks in a day of somebody that's met somebody, but they want to meet again. Those are the easiest ones because it's all happy stuff and when are we meeting next and what are we going to talk about next. But then someone who doesn't understand why the person that they liked doesn't want to meet them again, And it's difficult. It's difficult to give that advice in terms of what that person can do because you don't know how